I feel dumb. This is a You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. We made it. So we rolled in here. It was about 5:30. I went to work this morning, took a 2-hour nap. But now that we're in the daytime, we can see what's going on. Definitely need to wash this down because we ran through a bunch of salt and sand last night once we got up into New York and then into Massachusetts. But Hank was chasing birds again or something. Yeah, 2 hawks up there. But now that we're in the daytime, we can really see what we got going on. So we got big gate valve, which is, I wasn't actually expecting to get that, but we have that. The 8-inch dry hill pump, got the boom sections of it, the swivel here. That is also goes up to this, which is a shut-off valve plate. So pretty wild. We got it all. But same with this is the spread side of it, so you can work that. I don't know what this actually does. I guess I'm gonna have to ask him. I guess it's a drain, so maybe, who knows. But got everything, so we got to get unloaded, unstrapped, get this put back together. Some goodies came in. If you don't know, Precision Planning does this. You go onto the Precision Planning site, get yourself your flags for emergence, get yourself a pen, get yourself I don't know what you'd actually call this. Well, that's the tape measure side of it, but the pick to dig in the trench to make sure your spacing's good, and your depth is good. So that's a handy kit. So we'll be doing some of that. greenpartstore.com came through. People said, oh, go on this, buy your stuff from elsewhere. It's easy enough to get the right stuff from Deere, and it's so like the balls and things like that, I didn't want to have to battle, mess around. So we got the balls, the springs, bolts, the roll pins, and then those back plates. So that is for quick hitch. So all we need is the pins that go through it, and we'll be good. So we're gonna start gaining on some projects here, but these lines are gonna have to get replaced. As you see, leaking. I think there's that. So that runs up through here and then goes through this fitting up here and goes over. So we're gonna have to get those off, get them replaced, so that we can actually pick it up and do what we need to. I believe this piston leaks, so we're gonna have to see what goes on with that. Well, alrighty, let's dive into today. The plan is get this unloaded and go from there. So when I was gone on Friday there, they got hammered with snow, like 12 inches or so. This is what's left over of it. I guess we better clean this up a little bit. My brother's been going in and out. He's got full-time work, but this is what the building did when we were gone. So yeah, we don't have the front wall on yet. My brother slid his mini skid in here, keep it out of the cold, but pretty neat that it all slid off by itself. Everything looks good. It's dry in here, which is a huge plus. Let's look at the back wall, make sure we're okay. This door started opening itself up. We gotta get some different straps to hold that. But Otherwise, I'd call this a win. The fact that everything is dry in here, tractor's parked, like I got projects on projects going on, and it's nice. So left this in here just because it's good to keep it clean. So we'll go get the loader and just clean this up. Couldn't find the loader. I didn't look very hard, but we'll clean up right along the edge and call it good. It's gonna not be as much fun if they're using the loader for something, and I'm trying to unload this trailer with this because you can't get out when the bucket's up. But I'll clean the edges, that way if it snows more it falls off. But the weather actually looks pretty good, so hopefully that's the case, and we start getting more towards spring weather and less of the snow in winter, because I'm over it. But putting these cement blocks on the edge was a good idea, so you guys who told me I should do that, hats off to you. Found the loader. They were bedding with the cows, so let me get some of this out of the way. The plan will be, we're gonna get that planter off, and then I'm probably not gonna tinker with it much. Maybe I'll take the meters, or the fingers out, I guess, that actually pick up the corn and drop it down, and get those sent down to Brittany, because they're gonna calibrate them and rebuild them for me. So, but we'll get this out. I didn't see if this had the keys in it. I guess you don't need a key. It's been a quick minute. Oh, there's a kill switch somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, there's definitely a kill switch on this. I don't run this thing very much, judging that the hood's up. What do we got? What do we got? Kill switch. There we go. Safety's up. So this is my brother's. It's a sweet piece of equipment. So, on that manure pump, Travis Walton, Andrew Walton, they were the ones that I got that from. So we actually watched both his dragline crews run this spring, or this summer. And he did hook us up with some sweatshirts. So Walton Manure Management, Walton Transport. So go back, watch those videos. Yeah, draglining. Two different videos, both his crews. A little bit of chopping action too up at Lamb's there. So appreciate it. He also got some Duffy Agmers, you know, hooking it up. But alrighty, get this unstrapped. I'm actually probably going to pick everything off with the mini skid there. They are, I don't know if they're still bedding stalls or not, but I figured that's probably the easiest. We're going to tuck it right in front of the 7520. I'm probably going to pull this truck out and we're going to turn it around and pull it back in. That way the back is over here and it makes it real easy to work on things. So that's what I'm thinking. Initially we parked both of them in there mainly so that we could get a good picture with them. Alrighty, both pieces of equipment have the forks. I'm gonna back up and get this sideways, so hopefully I can come in like this. We'll swing it, and then I'll unchain it. We'll swing the tongue out, and I don't really have any help, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to run both pieces of equipment, because you don't have thumbs. Great, no thumbs for you, Yanko. But if I get this up in the air, well, I don't know. This might be sketchy. I did spray some lubricant on that. Probably spray some more for the future. Perfect. Okay, let's get this unchained. So just threw the tongue back on, or connected the tongue back up. Gotta put a grease fitting in here because this all pivots nicely. But get that back on. Yeah, just unchain it, throw the chains over there because that all's got to get washed. We got to lubricate all the binders up. Okay, well, we're hooked up now, so I guess I'll lift. I guess that should stay. If I can lift this up and get this off the ground, and then we'll pull the truck forward, and then from there we'll set it down. I say me. Don't ask how I did that. So, alrighty, let's see how this goes. It's off. So the issue I had was I was turning and that tire was hitting on the gooseneck as I was trying to get out, so I had to back up, move over, make sure we were up all the way. So I got this stops underneath the two lift axles down, or the actual pickup axle in the middle, so at least it will stay in the air. But we're gonna set this down because it's sketchy. I was in the skid steer and it clearly settled because I can't open the door now. That's how I got it while I jumped out. But the planer is on the ground now. Now I gotta figure out how to get the door open because the arms are in the air. Yep. I do got it held up just in case. I got the bottom one out of the safety to get the door off. So these pop out. I should have done that at the beginning. I can't reach the top one though. Like it's just out of reach. Got it. Just had to pull all the molding off and undo that so it's slid enough. We'll put this back in here. We'll get in there. Not the safest thing, I know. We're in. We can't shut the door. I got everything apart. I'm just hoping I don't oh, because it's not shut now, it won't. Well, I won't release hydraulics because of that. Okay. We got it. Nothing's attached, but I'll put this all the way up in there. We'll lock it, fix this door. What a fun time. Well, after I lost this piece, I found it. It fell down in here. I was all nervous. So now we're good. Nope, dropping it. Yeah, so you put that back through. Put your washer back on. And then put the door back on. It. Well, those are back together ish. Where did it go? There it is. Really a two-person job. There we go. I did forget. The bushing insert. The top one when I put it back together. Okay, we're good. Well, we just gotta take the straps off the wings and then throw that chain back on the trailer, and we'll probably fold it up and do a little comparison of this planter. We'll pull it over to that other planter and show you what I mean on some of it. Fold it up, release it, probably helps if I have two hands and that fitting's greased and I'm not on ice because I almost just fell over. I feel dumb. This is a 36-inch row corn planter. I just measured it. Wow. It was advertised as a 30. I didn't even think about measuring it when we got there. Well, that's a pain. That's not good. That is the biggest letdown of my year so far. So frustrated with myself for not realizing it was a wide planter to begin with. It was advertised as a 30-inch row planter. So annoyed. We're gonna make it a 30-inch row planter. I'm dead set on it. Frank actually stopped by, picked up his Milo from Bob, and as he pulled in, he said, "That's a wide planter." And I said, "Yeah." Once I hooked it to a tractor, I was like, okay. So we're gonna have to do some fab work on that frame, which isn't the end of the world. Everything's U-bolts, basically 4 tubes and some welding, and maybe moving some of that transmission stuff over. That will get us to 30-inch row. So I think we'll be okay. I really actually think we're gonna be okay on it. but we just got to take it apart and spend some time on it. But I don't know. I'm disappointed that I didn't realize that it was a 30-inch row corn plant, or a 36-inch row corn planter in the pictures, and that is what you get. Either way, we bought it sight unseen, and it's nothing against the dealership. Maybe they thought it was a 30 and they put it up as that, but yeah, maybe I should have done some more research and had them go out and measure some things, but we'll make it into what we need with it. It will just add more content for you guys, some more fabrication, and we'll see what we get into on it. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get some tacos. It's Wednesday. I missed Taco Tuesday because I was driving through the night and everything else with Colburn. But I appreciate you guys watching on this whole trip. I'm glad we finally are gaining on some project sides. So I got everything for the quick hitch. I got almost everything to finish the trailer up. So we're gonna do the trailer. We got some stuff to do on the truck. We got the 7520. We got plenty of projects, but because we're in this storage area, we're pretty good. So that planter should be able to come in and open right up. We should have enough space, but we do have to make it might be able to open in the front, so we can take the units off and start fabricating into what we need it. It's sitting over there. That's why I keep looking over there. It's just bothering me, but I appreciate you guys watching along. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm gonna send out some merchandise because we're behind. I'm one-man crew as far as sending merchandise, as far as all of this. So we were on a road trip, so I appreciate everybody on the merchandise side of it. Anybody who puts an order in gets their name on that planter box. We're gonna get new planter boxes for that, and we're gonna fabricate it into a 30-inch row corn planter. So I appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.